Well, as we transition into weather, we definitely have a cold weekend coming in, and the wind is going to really kind of make things a little bit worse, especially for Saturday morning. So if you're a fan of really cold weather, I got the weekend for you. 37 is the current number. And as we go through tonight, we'll kind of hover in the 30s. We already have some low 30s out there, and there is a look at the current numbers. You're seeing some of those 30s, still having some 40s hanging around. So again, this will be kind of an average when I say somewhere around 33, because obviously we're seeing some numbers that are sitting there now. So the radar shot is quiet, satellite shot showing some clouds. As we get into tomorrow afternoon and evening, maybe 1 or 2 sprinkles. And again, not expecting a whole lot out of this. As you can see, maybe 6.5, 7 sprinkles. Actually, this latest model run's not showing anything at noon. Let's go into tomorrow, around 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that. But the bigger takeaway is this in Alabama. Notice these wind arrows, when they're bunched together like this and they're stretched out long and they're moving quickly, that's a lot of wind, and it's going to be really bringing that wind chill down as we go through tomorrow night into Saturday morning. The wind should start actually tomorrow night. Then we go forward through the overnight. Wintry weather as you get in the Carolinas, but for us, just that cold breeze. And as we go through the day, Saturday, we'll see if the winds will back off a little bit later on Saturday, because another cold night, possibly as far as the temperature is concerned, even colder maybe for Sunday morning, but we like to get the wind to back off a little bit. So definitely not a warm weekend. The long range stuff shows Sunday is quiet as we go into next week. Monday looks quiet. Same thing as we get on into Tuesday, but then probably somewhere Wednesday-ish, we'll start to bring a rain chance in that kind of hangs around maybe parts of Wednesday into Thursday, and could get some decent rainfall out of that, but we'll figure that out as we get closer. So here's a look at tonight. Obviously, the models are showing somewhere around 36, and we're already underneath that in some spots. As we head into tomorrow afternoon, we're in the 50s. That's the last we'll see of that for a little bit as we go rocketing that freezing line all the way down into Florida tomorrow night. Now, you look at this and you think, that's 29 degrees. You know, some spots may do that tonight. I think the models may be overdoing it a little bit. Sometimes we'll see this and we'll end up coming in a little bit lower. So maybe some low 20s out there. And then as we get into Saturday afternoon, not probably getting out of the 30s in some spots. And then maybe colder stuff Sunday morning with more 20s out there. But again, it's the wind starting tomorrow night. And you can see it coming across through the overnight into the day on Saturday. And that's what will bring the numbers down. Yesterday it was showing single-digit wind chill numbers, more and more toward the teens here now, which would be better. I don't want to have to hit those single-digit wind chill numbers. We don't have to, but it may feel like 20s for most of the day on Saturday. So there it is, a 7-day that's definitely got a cold weekend on it. But then we get into next week, groundhog bringing in a different story, maybe a warming trend for the middle of next week.